And welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. We are now awaiting for Futaba's change of heart, aka her attack on Medjed. So in the meantime, it's Sunday! Sunday means juice, juice, juice!
Hi! Nice!
Alright, and then we'll go to Central Street.
Hey, hey!
What can I get you?
Buy all the books there. Go to the movie theater. Thank you. What would you like? Rent. 31. From there, go to the big store, the bookstore.
Whoa!
Oh, this line for bookstores makes for a grand sight. So this is Jimbaku, the town of books. Jimboku. Well then, let's go to the store. Welcome. Oh, you're pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookstore caters to experts, so the books here might be a tad difficult for most high schoolers, but I'll sell you the easiest book that we've got. Go ahead and take your time with it. Master Swordsman.
Yeah!
Alright, let's go somewhere else. Now we want to go to the church. We want to buy some holy water. Welcome, Lost Lamb.
Wow!
Welcome.
We want some exorcism water. Buy exorcism water. And then we will go to Shinjuku.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Book reading. We will do our charm.
Now.
To increase my charm. The Devil Trust card. We are more charming.
What do you think?
Now, oh, not mementos. We want to go work at the convenience store.
Now's our chance!
Back to Shibuya. To the convenience store.
What do you want to do?
I'll go to work.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God!
oh, you're coming in today. That'd be helpful. There's no end to these customers. Just keep your cool and don't forget to smile. That's the black box. It's just a box of tissues. Those are Edo rice balls. Getting 2 rice balls in one package is quite the bargain. There's a barcode on the back of the bamboo-looking package. Check the back.
Nice going!
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, the thing is,
I saw a cat in the road a little while back. It was injured badly. When I got close, it got scared and ran off, dragging its leg. Anyways, I overheard some college-age people in our store talking. They said there was a college student living nearby who abuses animals to relieve his stress.
You don't think...
And then I remembered that injured cat I saw. I'm thinking maybe he was the one who hurt the cat. Unforgivable.
That's what I thought.
I know how you feel, but the police can't do anything without any proof. I've been thinking about that cat. Ever since then, it's hard to keep my smile. You know, the police can't do it. But do you think those Phantom Thieves could? Do you have any info on them?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I think the guy's name it's Kazu Suboi. Phantom Thieves will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. For some reason, I feel like the Phantom Thieves really would.
Good work today.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's almost the end of your shift, right? Good work.
Hey,
Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. You remember what you talked about earlier today? Let's do something about it.
right.
Yeah, we can't allow this guy to abuse animals, and he's gonna doing it only for stress relief. He's the exact type of man we should punish. There's no way I'm just letting this go. Let's steal this creep's desires before he can harm any more innocent animals.
Yes.
Alright, let's get our pay and then begin the operation. I'll change and go home.
Man, it's hot.
Well then.
Alright, we have a sun. Lockpick, vanishing ball, smoke screen. Cracker. How much is all
Hey.
this? Phantom Thief set, sure, why not?
Well then.
Alright, first go here.
Welcome.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, it's so hot. Summer is the reason for summer is the season for thrills, which means that ghost-related goods will sell like hotcakes. So in the spirit of the season, I want you to purchase some exorcism water. It has to be fresh and divine. I'm counting on you. Let's trade. Alright. Go hang out with Toro. Yoshida. No good Tora.
The most important thing is
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good.
I
That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good Tora after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Tora thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles. that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He makes some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. Seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no-good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? I think so. Well, I must have, if you think so. However, I will never forget the disgrace I suffered as no-good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambiguous and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That's correct, I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Matsushita. Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job.
Hey.
Hi. Indeed.
Beyond the more historical, renowned European arts, the works of South America are quite intriguing. Vibrant colors are integral to their unique style. You would never see such radiance in a Japanese work. Although, I must say, your television fails to accurately reproduce their brilliant allure. Might I suggest that you perhaps invest in a newer model? If I can find a good deal.
So that's what you mean.
Ah, so you are already partaking in the search process. In this era of endless commodities, you prefer to shop for the greatest bargain. A fine attitude indeed. Either way, I am surprised you even managed to get your hands on such an old television. Yosuke and I enjoyed a program about art on my CRT television. I feel like I'm starting to see the world a little differently. That was a wonderful experience.
Do you have some time?
I've got other
I
plans.
see. Let us part ways here.
Rain, huh? Yo.
The box cute for
Hey.
you.
Oh,
Alright, Crossword
Hey,
puzzle. Necessary for dares. Courage. Common test of courage is the entering of scary or intimidated places in Japan. These locations often tend to be unlit graveyards and temples. The traditional courage test in parlor game, 100 Supernatural Tales, grew popular amongst samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve.
All right.
I see.
Oh, wow. Even I couldn't figure that one out. Do you have time today? Yes, I do, Hifumi. Head over immediately. That's right, your next opportunity will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... Huh, is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, hmm? Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother! As I'm sure you already are aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, Mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. She's scary. Giggle. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me. You should stop then. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me. But when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. Allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy.
Right.
Are you ready? That aura, my right eye is twitching now. It's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. Evil right eye.
Until next time.
Phew, that wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lessons next time. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place. You Got a lot to deal with. My apologies. I didn't mean to cause you any unnecessary worry. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. Alright. Underground walkway. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking
way.
time. Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? I came to see you. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. You know, I would not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. Please, I will need your help again. Come, join me. So what's your call? Yeah.
I'm in your debt.
I owe you one. It seems the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You will see soon enough. Follow me.
Yes.
This place has not changed in the slightest. It feels nostalgic. Indeed, it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I am now closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. This is why we have come now. I must reevaluate myself within its decrepit walls. But coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion of art I once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this be?
What, the door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It has begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it has finally broken. We should get it fixed.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I am unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. I wish I could fix it myself, but I struggle with mechanisms as complex as this. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. I think I'll be able to fix the door with my current proficiency.
Oh.
You are capable of fixing it? You never cease to amaze me.
Let us be off.
Let us head inside.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like a distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. Ah, and over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the Altler had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty foods, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Are you okay? Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grim beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything's changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever I took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took a hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? I couldn't possibly tell you.
Agreed.
A fair point. That may be something only Madarame himself is privy to. Though perhaps even he doesn't know. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house and that loathsome palace, the kind of teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Oh, I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition. Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way back home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yosuke. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautiful, detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the expedition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your paintings were done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yosuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe. But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the expedition because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you as an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader. I feel like my bond with Yosuke is growing deeper.
All right. Shall we return home?
I must be going now. I'd like to think of this some more.
See you.
Farewell. I apologize, I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman, what's your impression of him? He had a certain dignity. I had no idea he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home or a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again.
Man, it's hot.
Alright. Persona. I have a justice. Oh, let's get rid of the devil for now. I need to get my faith back. Velvet robe. Why you gotta kick me so hard? Alright.
How go?
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Come on, where's the faith? There you are, Phoenix.
If you'll withdraw this, then accept this persona. Are you finished? What?
I wanna go
It
back.
is time, inmate.
Hi.
Hey, good evening. Do you have some time right now? There was a place I wanted to visit with you, but what do you think? It's a special place for me. I'm hoping you'll like it too.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? Are you gonna go with Akechi? Great, it's actually really close. Just follow me. I'll take you there.
Hey.
This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apologies for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is this? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case, let's
Let us
head in.
go.
Jazz club.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put it in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I enjoyed listening to music with Akechi. Ooh, how relaxing. I really do like coming here. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you could call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? A shop with great coffee. I live there, actually.
Huh?
You live there? I'm not sure that counts as a go-to place if you don't actually have to go anywhere.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft. Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though, I have to say, I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook on my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? I could use a microwave. Haha, that makes two of us. Frozen meals and convenience store food are tasty enough, don't you think? I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own, so chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection. Yeah, we're friends, Akechi. Friends. Chance to reveal all of one enemy's affinities at the start of battle.
Alright.
Ah, it's gotten late. We should probably get going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Ah, hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't that music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about that strange, erratic synchronicity. It's a urethra, like when I managed to solve a case. I kind of get it. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I knew can keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. Ah, I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon from now. Please excuse me. Let's train. By the way, there's something I want to talk about. You free right now? I'm not free, Ryuji. Stop checking your phone while you're eating. Just concentrate on your food. I don't think he liked that. Come on, let's finish eating and then send a reply once we go upstairs. No, I don't want to do mementos. No, I'm sorry, On, but I got other plans. Hello, Senpai! Do you have some free time today? Whenever's convenient for you is fine, but I'm waiting in Kinjuku. Let's go see her. Thank you. I'll be waiting in front of the station then. Kasumi!
Hello.
Hello, Senpai. It's really sunny today, so be sure to stay hydrated. I'm thinking of doing a different kind of training than usual. What do you think? Do you have time to try it out right now? So are you going to spend time with Yoshizawa? Spend time with her. Oh, Senpai, you really are today ready. We're going to the batting cages. I hope you're excited. Probably didn't expect to be meeting me at the batting center, huh? It's a surprise, yeah. I thought so, but I'm glad you decided to humor me. Batting helps train your reflexes and dynamic vision. It also strengthens your stance. And really, those are important elements in gymnastics too. It all sounds pretty plausible, right? Honestly, I wanted you to see me hit a home run. This seems kind of sudden. I remembered something from when I was little. My father used to take me to the batting cages a lot. The other kids were scared of getting hit by the baseballs, but I just loved swinging the bat around. Every time I hit one, I kept thinking it doesn't matter how fast they are, I'll slam them into orbit. I thought if I tried to put myself back in that headspace, I could get some ideas on how to get my boldness back. What do you think? That could work, right? Go ahead, I'll watch. I feel so energized now. I'll show you what I can do, Senpai.
My turn.
Next up to plate, Kasumi Yoshizawa. Here I go. Now, come on. Whoop. Were they always this fast? I'll get the next one.
It's the next one that
Okay,
counts.
no more warm-ups. From now on, it's gonna be 100% home runs. Eep! What the?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I knew I was rusty, but I didn't expect to miss all of them. I never seen the ball coming, and I kept flinching. I didn't think my slump was hitting me this hard. Don't give up yet. Senpai, you're right. I'll give it one more shot. Stay calm, don't be scared, eyes on the ball.
My turn.
Here I go. Come on. Yeah. What? I did it.
Did it.
I did it, Senpai. I hit the ball. I saw. I knew you were watching me. That's how I did my best. Up until now, I've only been working for myself. I was so desperate to make a good impression. But since I started hanging out with you, I started feeling like I wanted to live up to your expectations. And that feelings helped me feel so much stronger. I'd forgotten how it felt to work that hard on someone else's behalf. That's important.
Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much. Ever since I met you, Senpai, I've been discovering so many things about myself. But now I feel like I'm closer than ever to getting my confidence back.
Please, listen to me.
Oh, right. I've been feeling a lot more limber and energized lately, too. I'm not totally back to normal yet, but even my grades have been going back up. It's not over yet.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I still need to show you what I can do. Next time you won't have to watch me fumbling with a bat. I'll show you an all-new, full-powered gymnastic routine.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast birthed a bond clad in the heart's strength. This union, born and embraced by will unyielding, shall become the balefire that lights thy path. Thou hast gained a glimpse of the faith's truth, granting thee further power to tread the abyss.
Faith is
All right.
next. Anyways, we've still got a lot to hit. I think it's your turn. Give it all your guts you've got. Smash it into outer space. I sweated it out in the batting session with Kasumi. Oh, sorry, I need to get
Good
going.
effort.
Thank you very much for today. Oh, Senpai, thank you so much for coming with me today. I haven't swung a bat in a while. My arms still feel kind of weird. I was kind of hoping to knock it with a clang, but I'm just happy I managed to hit the ball. It's nice to dip into sports aside from gymnastics. Was there anything else you wanted to try, Senpai? Gymnastics. Wait, really? I'm so happy that you're interested in gymnastics. Men's rhythmic gymnastics actually originated in Japan. You need a ton of power and speed to compete in those, but I'd say you have the potential to do well in it. I'd love to see you try some aerobic moves. I have a request for you, Senpai. May I ask you to join me for more things from now on? When I'm with you, I just feel so much more capable. Whether you want to go train again, or just hang out or chat. Please, reach out whenever. Okay, I'll let you go. "11 days until Medjed's deadline. Did the Phantom Thieves just decide to ignore it? I heard info about another scandal got leaked. Stocks have been fallen ever since. Who's gonna take responsibility for this?"
Rain, huh?
Just a few degrees cooler would do. This is bad. The cleanse is fast approaching. We're not gonna make it if we can't come up with a solution. Speaking of that Medjed shit, people are talking about those leaks everywhere I go. The noose is starting to tighten around our necks. Futaba will save us. I have my hopes, but isn't it dangerous to put all our eggs in that one basket? Our only saving grace is that Medjed seems quite intent on sticking to their planned date. We just gotta keep trying till that day comes, yeah? Yeah, there's no point in complaining about it now. Let's continue our efforts. Alright. Now, I do not need a faith for a while.
Hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to drown. I'm a sharpshooter.
Hey, inmate! Justine. These are the paths you have walked. A fee is required and accept that you left pay. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Get Hierophant. Alright. Today, we just go hang out with the twins.
What are you gonna do today? Now,
Stimulate an ocean despite being indoors. Rumor has it the sea creatures from all around the world have been gathered in this one place. What an incurable claim. Recreating something as vast as the ocean within a building? Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the aquarium.
what'll you do?
You mean the aquarium? Oh, an aquarium, huh? Guess we'll see how well it's recreated Mother Ocean.
Guide me, inmate.
Let us see just what humanity is capable of. Now lead us there. Oh.
True.
These glass walls certainly make it appear as if we are walking along the floor of the ocean. It's my first time in this place, but it feels familiar to me somehow. It's a lot like my cell. That room is a manifestation of another sea, though the sea of human souls. Perhaps there is some connection after all. Ah, I see. So it does make sense for us to feel some sort of connection here. Let's continue inspecting the premises. There are a number of other exhibits we've yet to see. So many different kinds of fish. Yes, the semi-transparent floating invertebrates were quite fascinating. I believe they were named jellyfish. Those sea cucumber life forms were also very intriguing. Really? They only creeped me out. The exhibit with the enormous fish was much cooler. The killer whale, if I remember correctly. They got a killer whale? That's awesome. What nonsense is this? The jellyfish are far more appealing. No, the killer whale is clearly superior. Inmate,
Hey,
settle this. The jelly. I think the killer whale is a lot cooler. I knew you'd get it right, inmate. How can you not see the undoubtable allure of the jellyfish? Perhaps you'll understand them better if I remove all of your bones. Oh my! I believe we've completed our inspection of the premise, correct? We've seen how oceanic life forms from all over the world have been gathered here by humans. Indeed, that raises a question though. Why do humans go through the trouble of collecting other creatures and putting them on public display? To admire nature. So they construct this chamber of concrete and glass only to confine themselves in it alongside the creatures. The arrogance. If they admire nature so much, they should just move to a rainforest. I still don't get you humans. Whatever the case may be, this assignment is now complete. Here is your reward. Oh. Alright, it's time to head back. A free penguin show will begin shortly at the exhibition stage. Please come and enjoy the performance. What is a penguin? A cute flightless bird. We have no particular interest in such a display.
if I have to.
But since you look like you're dying to witness this, inmate, we'll tag along. They can't just say they like penguins. After watching the penguin show, I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. And we'll just speed this up. It's Yosuke.
Hey,
Alright. And we'll hang out with Yosuke. Another DVD. Let's do
Indeed.
it!
Yes.
This man devoted his life to his craft, but in doing so lived and died in absolute solitude. I wonder if I too would be able to create a slew of masterpieces were I to spend my days alone. There's no way.
Agreed.
Huh, this is true. Loneliness would only narrow my perspective. Conversely, I wish to expand my realm of possibilities. My apologies, it seems I nearly lost heart for a moment there. Alright, same questions. I've got other plans.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, Youngin, go to Shinjuku. Alright,
Is this?
I see. Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Do a luck reading.
Now.
We want kindness.
What do you think?
Alright. Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
We want to do an affinity reading. We want Sojiro, Hierophant. Have fortune read.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Your feelings should have reached the other person.
What do you think?
And now,
Welcome!
make sure I have. Ooh, that's too many. Get 3. Some fertilizers. Go back to the cafe.
Hey, hey!
Mega fertilizer.
Whoa!
Yay, finally, Jesus.
All right.
Yes!
Alright, now I have a request for you, but it's not for my speech. I was invited to dinner by Dietman Matsushita. I was told to invite you as well. Please let me know if you're free to attend. What do you say? Let's go! Matsushita. Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
I see. He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you still have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know? I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion as a young man. Are you for or against them? I'm for them. You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked me here to speak to me about? No. The party has decided which candidate it will back in the various electoral zones.
Hmm?
And one of our main candidates will represent this area. According to the party's election strategy, you have no chance of winning. So you're saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I'll perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriate accusations.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this? I'd decline. So, you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper.
All right.
Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
I'll see you again soon. Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have your own major decision to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. You make quite a case. I'll keep that in mind. Good. It's important to listen to what other people say, but you can't let them overpower your own voice. I let that happen, and look where it got me. Ah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time, good night. Only 10 days left until Medjed's deadline. What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Are you just going to let Medjed have their way? What is Medjed trying to do? Is this going to affect us? We have nothing to do with this. Isn't that the way the world works? Things affect you even though it has nothing to do with you?
Let's do it.
Alright, we will save it. We will call it in on this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.